Good afternoon. Welcome to the tea table. I am so happy you've joined me today. Us today. I have my friend Elizabeth, and we have been having a wonderful tea party.
Absolutely.
Yes, tell about it.
Well, so Queen Susan is the queen of tea parties, as we all know. I could never pass up a chance to come down to one of your tea parties.
Oh, thank you.
And so this was a beautiful Valentine's and birthday tea party for our friend and for you too, actually.
Yes, they made it for me too. We all had birthdays together early. Early for me and late for others, right?
Right.
So we did it in the middle.
Yes. So an extravagant, over-the-top tea party, as usual.
Oh, wow. Thank
Yes.
you. And we were having this tea in the pink pot. You want to
Yes.
show the pink? Would you like to pour out, Elizabeth?
Sure.
You know, I think I need to do that a little bit. There. Okay, now I think my cup is there.
Okay.
And you can hand it to me and I'll hold it for you.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. She's going to pour out.
Okay.
And then Elizabeth has her tea.
Yes.
And we are using the pink Royal Albert china. And you could put the pot here.
There we go. Gorgeous china.
And do you want a little bit of
Yes.
We both take a little milk.
Yeah.
And we have been talking something really fun, dolls. And Elizabeth brought along her Kristen dolls. Could you show them and tell us about
Yes,
them?
I'm gonna have to set this down.
Yes, let's set our tea down.
Yes. So when I was a little girl, I was obsessed with American Girl dolls. And at the time, I was making an allowance of 35 cents a week, and it was not going to work out to save up for $82 for an American Girl doll. However, I managed to start babysitting, and saved up. And so in 1991, I bought this Kirsten doll, and I've had her ever since. And she's a Swedish American doll.
American Girl doll.
American Girl doll,
And
right.
tell what she's wearing.
This is St. Lucie, and so every year, the Shoemaker family and my family and others too go to a celebration, a Scandinavian Christmas celebration, where girls will wear these white robes with red sashes and have candles in their hair, and so and serve breakfast in December. And so this doll is wearing one of those outfits.
St. Lucia Day, yes.
Right.
And then show your next doll.
Well, and so this is actually a thrift store doll. Her name is Elizabeth, and so of course I had to have her having my name and blonde hair, blue eyes, and the right price. So
And she's a colonial doll,
a
right?
colonial doll, correct?
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Yes. And then Susan, you have a doll too to show.
Okay, yes. Okay, my doll. I also have, we're kind of trying to fit in here with our table. This is my Kristen doll. And probably going to give it eventually to my granddaughters, one of them, or have them play with it when they come. And she is so special. I have a little baby Kristen too,
Right here.
that my son Michael had bought our youngest daughter Elizabeth at the American Girl Shop in the 90s. So you said this is a rare doll.
Yes, it was one of the first of the little ones.
Of the little ones. And so it's the little Kristen. Okay, and then you have one more.
Right. This is an older version of Kirsten, which has a white body as opposed to the tan body that these other two have. And she also has, it's hard to see maybe on camera, but she's
You
got,
can put her forward.
yeah, she has very shiny, it's called tinsel hair, very sparkly blonde hair.
And little
So,
red boots. So
Little red
cute.
boots. She's wearing another Swedish outfit.
Oh, wow. It's so sweet.
Yeah.
And Elizabeth collected a lot of this from thrift shops, right?
Some
I mean
of
the
it.
clothing.
Some of it. As a little child, I was pretty into it, and so I would save up my babysitting money, and This is what I would buy. I mean, you know, some kids would buy candy. I'd buy doll clothes. I mean, you know.
And we had in our area a beautiful American Girl shop
Right.
until the last 2 years.
It closed down. Yeah.
It's out of Middleton, Wisconsin, where my youngest daughter lives, is the main store,
Yeah.
right?
Headquarters. Yeah.
The headquarters,
was in
right?
Wisconsin. Yeah.
Yes, and we have been having a wonderful tea party. We have another friend with us. She didn't want to come on the tea table today, but Heather Heather brought me. I'll show you. I am wearing a mohair. I can't fit in that camera very well, but I'm wearing a mohair scarf and a beautiful pin. She brought me a brooch, which is dogwood, a dogwood brooch, and this is a Scottish Celtic, beautiful for March. It's
Yes,
perfect.
yes,
Mohair scarf. And then I don't have, well, I have other things that will go on the tea talk at other times, right?
Can't share it all today.
Can't share it all today because Elizabeth brought me something from Paris and London. Oh, why? And you're getting ready to go on a trip,
Yes, I'm taking 29 students.
and tell where you're going.
Well, we're going to fly into Prague, and then we're going to take the train to Vienna, and then we're going to go to Budapest and enjoy the Turkish baths there,
Oh, wow.
and then we're going to fly home. So,
And this is for a group of psychology
students.
students that are, Elizabeth is a professor in psychology. And so she's, from their school, they are going on this journey for the spring.
Right, so we're going to have a great time.
Yes, wonderful. She actually teaches at my alma mater, Northwest. Where I met my husband, we both went to Northwest, and so it's such a small world. But we have been having a wonderful tea party, and just wanted to include you in this part of it. And so we hope that, I know that many of you have special dolls that you collect, and there were many American Girl dolls, weren't there? There's
Yep.
Molly and
Samantha.
Samantha,
That's a big one, yeah.
and they all told the story of different eras of American girls. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Elizabeth, and
Thank you for having me for tea today. This is gorgeous as usual.
oh, it's so wonderful to have you.
Thank you.
Is Heather and Elizabeth come and they bring such joy, and everyone's dressed up, and she's wearing a fur. What kind of fur is that?
You know, I'm not quite sure. Do you know?
I don't, is it mink? Or is it squirrel?
It may be squirrel.
I feel like it might be squirrel.
I think it might be squirrel.
I had a squirrel coat once. Actually, Victoria, my daughter, has it now, and it's the furs.
I think it's squirrel when I really think
The
about it.
furs are so wonderful, aren't
Yes, keep me so warm.
they? They keep you warm but not hot. They breathe. They're natural. Yes. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we will. This will be continued, and we just wanted to check in for a little bit and let you be a part of our tea party. So let's take our cup, and we will have tea together, and hope you're having a grand week. It's the first week in March, and it's sunshine. It's coming in like a lamb.
Right.
You know, it either comes in like a lamb or then it goes out like a lion. That's what
Yes,
that's
exactly.
said. So tea for two,
Yes.
and look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.